What is going on, guys? So today we're back with another Pokemon Masters video, and today we're actually going over another sync grid that we kind of haven't gone over yet just because I've been backed up a little bit. But let's actually switch over so that we can take a look into Caitlin and Reuniclus's sync grid using that sync grid helper tool that we always use. So let's go. Alright, so as usual, we're not going to focus too much on the blue tiles. We're just going to be focusing on yellow, red, and green tiles. We do actually have some extra purple ones. I will point that out now. We do have 4 of these sync move increases, which is fine. I mean, we are a striker role, and I kind of like this theme of adding in more sync move damage to the strikers. That's actually kind of cool. I would be okay with that. So we'll go ahead and get those out of the way. Now we're going to start in the top left, work our way down to the bottom right, and we will go over each and every one of the interesting tiles, to say the least. So, we do have a move gauge boost MP refresh, which is fine. We do have Sand Shelter, which is interesting that we're getting all of these weather effects, like we just talked about Clement yesterday, and like, kind of interesting. But we do have Revenge Boost 4, which has a good chance of increasing the user's move gauge by 1 when it is hit by an attack move. Okay. We're not super bulky, so that's not going to work out like in the most optimal sense, but I get it. We do have Move Gauge Boost, Move Gauge Refresh 9, which of course is going to give us some more bar back. Hidden Power Propulsion 1, so it has a small chance of reducing the user's sync move countdown by 1 when the user's move is successful. That I really, really like. I really, really like whenever we can, you know, basically just chuck our sync move countdown down by 1 every time. I'm loving it. In this corner, we actually do have all of our Psychic increases here, so tons of Psychic power there. We do have the Move Gauge Refresh for Psychic. We have 2 of those, actually, so definitely a Psychic corner, if you would. Then we do have Don't Bore Me MP Refresh, of course, which is going to give more MP Refresh back, or it's going to give more MP back randomly, sometimes, not all the time. We do have Snow Shelter, okay, going to protect us from a hailstorm. Natural Remedy, I actually like this tile pretty good. Once per battle, removes all status conditions from the user when the user is inflicted by a status condition. That's actually kind of cool. Mew, I believe, also has access to that. So, very, very interesting tile. I really like it. Healthy Healing, so makes the user gradually heal itself if its HP is full when it enters a battle. Okay, so like if you basically come into the battle full, you're going to automatically get a gradual heal added onto you, which is cool. But it's only when you enter battle, so basically you can't, like, if you switch out and then come back in, you're going to lose the healing that you had. But I can see that. That's actually kind of cool. So that actually helps out a little bit with the other passive up here, the Revenge Boost. So I mean, of course, we're going to be taking a lot more damage than we're healing comparatively here, but kind of helps out. They kind of go, you know, in tandem there. We actually have Catalytic Cure 2, which occasionally restores the user HP when the move is successful. Okay, we're getting a little bit better there, so we basically just have a few ways to get HP back, and then we have a way to get some bar whenever we take damage, so kind of works out kind of nicely. Then we do have Hidden Power, all these power-ups for Hidden Power here. We do actually have the Move Gauge Refresh for Hidden Power as well, and then we have a Hidden Power Hype Up 1, which has a small chance of raising the special attack of all allied sync pairs when the user's Pokemon uses a move. Okay, the wording. Basically, a small chance of raising the special attack of everyone whenever we successfully use Hidden Power. That's what I get out of that. So, that's a ton of uniqueness there. I actually kind of like that. So, obviously, as a striker, one of the, like, first things that I think of is like we could go for more sync move boost, which is nice, more damage on everything. I mean, Psychic is definitely like our big punishing move here, so maybe we want to go for like all out damage here, so we could go for something like this, get that. There's not really a decent way to go over there, so it's gonna be tricky here because now we don't actually have, well, we could go this route, but we're gonna be 1 energy short. So is there any way to mitigate that? I don't see a way that we can readily just get rid of that, but this would basically be like a super high power glassy version of Reuniclus, getting a ton of damage out. Dang, I don't see a way that we can actually get rid of it unless we forfeit a little bit of damage off of Psychic. And then we could basically get, I don't even see any more special attacks that we could get. Dang, okay, so basically you could go for something like that. I mean, plus 25 to the Sync move. It'd kind of be up to you whether you thought that 4 power on Psychic is going to be more relevant than 25 onto your Sync move. Which one are you going to probably use more? Psychic. Which one will do more damage over time? Psychic. So just kind of depends on which route you want to go, which one you feel is more just suited for your playstyle. That could be an interesting build. Something that just dishes out a ton of damage just relentlessly. And then after that, I mean, you can really do either of the weather builds. If you wanted to go for, you know, something that utilizes the Sand Shelter, you could do that. Actually, what's kind of cool is you could do both. You could go for Sand Shelter and Snow Shelter, and then you can get a couple of these passives here. You're not really going to be boosting a ton of stats, so you could definitely go for those, get a ton of your stats back. And then, I mean, you could boost Hidden Power, I guess. But yeah, like you could just kind of split it. If you don't necessarily want to go for both weather conditions, you could go for just one of them. That's kind of interesting. And then if you really wanted to, I guess you could go for, you know, extra hidden power damage. But hey, what do you guys actually think about this Sync Grid? This one's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. I like the trend that they're doing with adding more Sync move damage to the Sync pairs that are strike-oriented, striker pairs. That's actually really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Which route would you actually take? Would you actually do one of the weather builds, or would you go for like straight up damage? My playstyle definitely lends itself more to the damage side. I definitely think that would be funner for me, but let me know what you guys think. So let's actually head back over and we're gonna do a quick Sync pair scout here. So this is kind of being recorded a little bit before most of the videos that are coming out around it are, but we are gonna try to get a Guzma since we still don't have one as of this recording. I released a video by now, hopefully, that was another summoning video for Guzma, so hopefully I have him now. If not, you know, I'll just have to roll with the punches, I guess. But on the count of 3, we're gonna go in 1, 2, 3. Why? Why, DNA? Why? This banner is just heartbreaking. This one's probably gonna give me more trouble than Steven's banner did, which is terrible. Okay, so it's another 3-star. It's a Cheryl. We're gonna take it. We're just gonna have to roll with it. But that is actually gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember that if you want to join the Discord, you can do that down in the description below. Also down there are links to YouTube memberships and Patreon if those are your thing. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, but I'll catch you guys in the next video.